Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your June general reading. Alright, I have an announcement to make, Geminis. My personal readings are going to be on sale between now and through the month of August. They're going to be $25 a reading, so if you'd like more information about that, you could check your description. You can check my description box, and you'll have the information about that. But it will be going on from now and through the month of August. It's kind of like my summertime sale here. It's kind of like my way of saying thank you to you guys for your continued support of my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you know what? Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Geminis, what is the month of June, halfway point of the year already, going to be bringing you guys? All right, Geminis, let's see. June. What is the energies for June for the month, for the sign of Geminis? Geminis for the month of June. Gemini, the month of June. Alright, Gemini, what does the month of June have in store for you guys? Alright. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, Preceptor of Vessels here. Nine of Lances in the reverse, Death in reverse. Nine of Stones, I like to see that card. Six of Lances, Victory, Preceptor of Lances, the Tower, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Lances. Okay. Alright, so here's what we got going on for you, Geminis here. You Geminis are going through some a lot of transitional energy here. I feel like there's an ending to a situation maybe that you were defensive about, or it could be what I'm getting is from this reading is there's a situation that you needed to let go of, because you got the Ten of Swords and the Death in reverse. There's a situation that you needed to let go of. It was painful, but I feel like whatever the situation was, you needed to let it die. You need to let it end. It's kind of like a fresh start, sort of. I feel like you need kind of like a fresh start, letting these old situations die off. Or it could be you're letting go of somebody, or you're finally letting go of somebody. Maybe you went through a period where there was a breakup, or something ended that you're finally letting go of. All right? You're putting your defenses down, and you're finally saying, okay, it's over, it's done with, it's time to let it go. And the energy I'm getting very strongly with that is you're kind of letting this situation go now. It's over, it's done, you know, it's like it's the old saying, you know, you don't need to cry over spilt milk. Whatever the situation is, it could be anything. It's over, it's done with, and it's time to move on. And you have the really good energy of letting it move on. I don't like to see the Death in reverse, because when the Death is usually in reverse, it means it's time to let the situation die. So whatever situation there was that you're in, you're letting it go now. It's time to let it go. And then after that, I mean, you've got some great energy here. I feel like you're getting back to basics here. You got the Hierophant card, or I feel like you're getting back to basics again with your life. You're getting back to trivia, or you're getting back to even spirituality. It's very good. You could be doing that too, but I feel like you're getting over a loss for some of you Geminis, or something that was lost that you're finally letting go of. And I feel like you'll feel a whole lot better of it. Because I'm looking, yeah. And you'll be victorious, all right? You got the Victory card here, the Six of Lances here. So you're victorious, and there needed to be a change. You got the Tower card here, the Fall of the Empire. There's a shakeup that needed to happen in your life. You kind of had to restock or retake inventory of your life, and I feel like you've done that now. You've let go of the situation. Things, whatever the situation was, it needed to crumble in order for you to move on. Or do you see, you needed to let the situation go? And you do have, like I said, the Nine of Stones, which is always good. It's about being self-reliant, self-supportive. So A lot of you Geminis are very self-supportive, self-reliant. But there is a new offer coming in. You got the Preceptor of Lances here. It could be something new. It could be a love offer. It could be a job offer. But there's something new being proposed to you here. And I feel like you'll be ready to charge into it now. I keep saying this though, for a lot of signs, it's been a very topsy-turvy year. It's been very ups and very downs. But I feel like as the summertime approaches, that energy is dissipating. So now I feel like you're moving on from that energy. You're ready to embrace something new and letting the past go, letting it go, letting this old situation go, let it die, and you ready to move on with your lives, all right? Whatever the situation was, so you were doing a lot of battling, a lot of fighting, a lot of standing up for yourself, and, you know, it's never good. And there was possible deception going on behind your back, and you finally said no. You finally exposed. There could have been somebody being deceptive behind your back, and you might have exposed it, and you might have let it go. And you're finally saying, fine, you know, it's over, it's done with. And the Nine of Wands in the reverse position always means, you know, Nine of Lances here, you're putting down your defenses now. You're like, okay, the situation's gone. I'm letting it go. I'm ready to let it die off. I'm ready to start anew. And there's something new about to begin for you, Geminis here. So you Geminis, looking at this reading right here, you're going through a lot of changes right now. A lot of, but not just minor changes, but major changes here. With the Tower, the Ten of Swords, the Death in reverse. There's some major changes coming in for you Geminis here. And I think you're ready for it. You're ready to kind of get back to, I always say this, get back to basics. Get back to who you are. And getting back to what your needs are. And what you want and what your desire. I feel like you're in a mode of self-discovery. Is what I'm getting for you Geminis out there. I'm getting you went through a situation, now you're rediscovering yourself. All right, you're rediscovering your worth. You know what you're worth, and I feel like you're rediscovering that again. I feel like a total wipe clean of energy here and starting anew. All right, so in order to get you more messages on this reading, I'm going to take a few out of the Mermaid and Angels deck and see what else I can have. What are the messages I have for you guys? All right, what are the messages for Gemini in the month of June? What are the messages I have for Gemini in the month of June here? Oops. Pop up. Let's see. Pop out. Yeah. Always say this. You're being helped. Heaven is behind your scenes helping you guys out, okay? You've got that help here. And you got the interesting card of synchronicities here. Synchronicities. I've gone over this. Being at the right place at the right time. You know, those chance meetings with people. It could also mean, you know, if you're noticing repeating number signs or repeating words or repeating phrases, make sure you take note of those, because those could be some information you need to see. Like if you're seeing repeating numbers, repeating phrases, anything that's repeating, it could be a clue, and it could be the universe trying to tell you something. So be open to those synchronicities, and the more you're open to those synchronicities, the more they're going to come in for you. All right, you're in a situation where you're waiting right now. It says don't make any decisions right now. Wait, stand back for a better decision. Here you go. You want to surround yourself with positive energy and positive situations. No more negativity. Like I said, I feel like you've had a whole wash of energy here. I feel like you've washed it out. I see a whole bunch of energy. I see a whole bunch of new energy be coming in for you guys. And you've kind of, I feel like it's because you let this situation go. Whatever this was, you let die off. And now you're ready for a new positive experiences here. And here you go. And some new friendships I see. You got the friendship card. So there could be some new relationships, new friendships coming in. Something that is more attuned to you, okay? It's also with the synchronicity card. It could be, like you said, being at the right place at the right time. You can meet somebody. And that happens all the time, you know, being in the right place, being in the right time, you can run right into somebody. But I do see, so if you've gone through some changes, if you've gone through some losses, it's time to let those situations go. No sense in carrying that pain around or carrying that burden anymore. Sometimes we need to start over again, or start down, or kind of, maybe we're on a path that we shouldn't have been, and the universe said, you know, no more. Universe sometimes will step in and end that for you, and it'll kind of push you forward. Oh, like I said, always notice the signs that are going on in your life right now, because they could be helping you or giving you information that you need. So pay attention to all those signs that we spoke about. And I'm going to give you some romance angel cards and see what I have for you guys here. Let's see what's going on in the romance department, Geminis. It's funny because Aquarius got something similar like this, kind of like purging yourself of old energy, old situations, and kind of just letting them die off and allowing new energy to come in. It was very similar to Aquarius's. Not the same cards per se, but the messages were kind of very similar. So if you have any Aquarius in your chart, check that out too. All right, Gemini, what is the messages I have for you guys, for you Geminis, for love and relationships in the month of June? Month of June, Gemini. Here we go. You got the very soon and letting go of control issues. Let me see what else you got. You got the religious factors. Forgive and learning. And there could be a past life relationship coming in for you. Now, past life relationships are very interesting here. Past life relationships always teach you something, or it could be somebody returning from the past, but it does not necessarily have to be somebody returning from the past. It's someone you could be very connected with that's coming in for you. Forgiveness and learning and religious factor. I feel like some of you may have went through a bad breakup. It's time to forgive yourself and move on, okay? You may have gone through a breakup. You might have gone through a bad breakup. And it's time just to, like I said, let the situation go. Let the situation go. And when you let situations go like that, like I said, you open your doors up to other things coming in for you. So forgive yourself. You know, you've learned your lesson. Forgive yourself. It's over. It's done. It's time to sometimes just let things go. Like I said, just let it go. There's no sense in carrying around pain or grief or loss here. It's not worth it. Just let it go. Forgive yourself. Well, we all make mistakes when it comes to relationships. We all do it all the time. You know what? Forgive yourself. You've learned the lessons you needed to learn, and just let it go, because it looks like there's something very strong coming in for you, a very past life relationship here, something that's someone you could be feeling very connected with. So don't, see, I was saying, don't cry over spilt milk when it comes to relationships, because there's always something new coming in for you, okay? And let go of control issues. It's going to happen very soon. Just let everything go. Go through the healing process if you need to. Forgive yourself, learning for self-forgiveness. Forgive everything and just let it go. Past is past and you can't do anything about it. Sometimes it's easier just to let it go than to harp on it or let it fester. Like I said, surround yourself with positive energy here. That's all negative energy, you know, guilt, grief. It all is very heavy energy that you don't want to carry. And like the reading is stating, just time to let that go, because something new will be presented to you, and it's possibility of a new relationship here, especially with the preceptor of vessels here. It means something being offered to you. It could be from a water sign too, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but doesn't necessarily have to be. This is a general reading, but there's something new and better coming in for you, Geminis out there. So all right, Gemini, so you got a pretty powerful reading here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I want to thank you guys for your continued support of my channel. I hope these messages help you and help and guide you. I know it's been a very up and down year, but I feel like it's been fine for all the signs. Some major changes coming in this year, and I know it's been up and down, but just continue to go forward. Continue to push forward, guys, and like I said, it'll all be good for you guys, okay? Again, if you'd like more information about my personal reading sale, I'll have that in the description box, and you could check it out. Thank you so much, Geminis, for your support of my channel. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.